What is going on, everyone? Armlock311 here today, and I'm bringing some good news. I think Blade Dancer's getting a buff, kind of. We'll talk about it. We'll explain it. Cosmo posted on the Bungie forums yesterday that they are going to be fixing the health changes that they brought with the patch that happened last week in February. But it's not getting restored to its previous state. What they're going to do is buff how much health you get when you get a kill. So for example, Hungering Blade, it used to be you got a kill, you got all your health back, and then your shield started to regen. Then they changed it to when you get a kill, you only get 40 health. Now they're changing it so when you get a kill with Hungering Blade, you're going to be getting roughly 63 health back instantly, and that's going to happen every single time you get a kill. So technically that's a buff? Not exactly what we were asking for, but they did elaborate and explain that basically with no special ammo or very low amounts of special ammo, there's less one-hit kills, and it's very hard to counter supers with less one-hit kill weapons. And I get that, but my problem was that why exclusively nerf the Blade Dancer? Why not nerf all the other roaming supers that are extremely powerful and really hard to take down? But when they introduced the patch last week, they ended up nerfing everything that had a regen perk on it. That included everything from Hungering Blade to Red Death, Lifesteal on Warlock's Transfusion, Cauterize, Soros Regime, No Backup Plans, What Are Done, Apotheosis Veil, Embrace the Void. They nerfed everything. And now they came out and they said we're going to keep it this way because we want to see how it plays out. Now you can make the argument that Crucible isn't a testing zone, that's what Bungie's supposed to do, is they're supposed to test all this stuff out. But in all reality, like, a group of people can test and test and test, but once it's in the hands of thousands of people, those thousands of people are going to test it and find all the kinks and bugs a lot quicker than that group of 12 people. That's just the way it is. So basically, they're going to be fixing or changing everything with health perks, but some of these health perks are getting the buff that Hungering Blade got, and some health perks are going back to the way they used to be previously before this February update. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this list. This is a list of all those getting an increase to your health back to 58% like Hungering Blade. The Red Death, Lifesteal, Transfusion, Cauterize. Those are getting a buff, so instead of getting 40 health, once it's activated, you're going to get roughly 63 health once activated. And now I will say, Bungie did say that that number, that 50% increase to the 40 damage, making it 63 damage or health back, that is possible that could change. And they also don't have a release date of when this change is coming, but hey, they're talking to us, they're communicating to us. This is a good step for Bungie. Now, this list that I'm going to read, these are being reverted completely back to pre-February update. Soros Regime, No Backup Plans, Word of Dawn cast, Apotheosis Veil, and Embrace the Void. Now, I can't believe it when they brought in the February update and they nerfed all health regen perks. Like, they destroyed the Defender class, which, like, no one's complaining about. But my Defender bros, you're good. You're gonna get everything back that you wanted. You're gonna go back to pre-February update. So if you're a Defender Titan, be happy. Now, a lot of people on the forums, they were complaining, why is Red Death only getting some health back per kill, but Soros Regime's gonna get all their health and shield back when you get a kill? And I thought it'd be pretty obvious to most people, but let me go ahead and explain it. Red Death, that health regen perk activates every single time you get a kill. You got Red Death, you get a kill, you would get all your health back. So now it's changing, it's going to be like Hungering Blade, where you only get a portion of your health back per kill. But Soros Regime, that health perk, that's an RNG perk. Every time you get a kill with Soros, you do not get your health back like you do with Red Death. Soros Regime, it may proc, it may not. I don't know the statistics behind it. I don't know if it's 50%, 33%, I don't know offhand. But when the Soros Regime perk is going to activate, you're going to get all your health back and all your shield back because it's an RNG perk, unlike Red Death where you get your health back every single kill. So that makes sense to me. I can see that. The only problem is that Red Death sucks. It used to be like the meta way back when, but Red Death is pretty bad. Just that whole archetype of pulse rifle is pretty bad. So these changes are coming. We do not have a date. That number, the 63 number of health getting back, that could change as well. I'm still happy. Blade's getting a buff. I've been using Blade this week. It hasn't been atrocious. I've had to completely change up my loadout and the way I run my class to make Blade good. So I think I'm going to do a video on that next. My next video will be my new Blade Dancer class setup that I've been doing pretty well with and that I really like. Very different from year one, how I would run it, but it's pretty good. So let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys think about all these health changes? I've been on like 311, like every time, and subscribe, and as always, peace.